Hey guys, welcome to the third episode of FPR, Fish Plants Radio, Katie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm Jake Hill, and with me here is the lovely
Katie Hagen.
Katie Hagen. We love Katie Hagen. We got a lot of people that showed up so far, huh? Who are these people, Katie?
Uncle Smiley's Aquariums. Welcome, welcome. And we have June. Hello, hello.
She's going to be watching the new Predator movie.
Ooh.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Bare Bottom Branton is like a tongue twister for me.
Triple B.
Triple B.
Welcome in, Cheryl.
Cheryl's here as well. That's wonderful. There's 7 people watching right off the bat, and that's awesome. You guys actually hear us? Was it better than last week? Because last week, man, I tried some fancy stuff, and the Wi-Fi bandwidth just did not want to do it. Sketty Nona.
Nona's here. Hi, Sarah.
Joel.
Yep.
You said hi to Joel already?
We did.
Uncle
Up
Smiley.
above, Uncle Smiley.
Sarah. Storms are fluid in your eyes.
New comments.
So tonight we're going to stay on the chat. We're going to be right on top of things. We got some topics to talk about. Of course, FPR stands for Fish Plants Radio. And those are the 3 things we're going to talk about tonight. We usually go in order. It's not as fancy as I'd like, but you'll see in the future. It's a work in progress, man. Don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah. So what does the F stand for again?
Fish.
Fish, that's right. Being fish keepers, we love fish. You can see 4 of our many aquatic glass boxes behind us, even though that one's acrylic.
Yes.
Over here, not Katie, that'd be here, but back over here. Well, and there's also another little glass one in front of that. Katie's blocking it. Lance is here.
Welcome in,
Hello,
Lance.
Lance.
Thank you for coming.
He's only saying hi to the people, though. So if there's non-people, non-humanoids, well, are fish people too? Maybe that's a question that we could have at one point.
Fish have feelings.
Do you want to try to go? Do you want control of the mouse?
Yeah, I can. Just let me prop my phone.
I hope it'll reach because the transmitter is a little bit weird, different.
Yeah, it works.
Okay.
Kind of.
Is it a little bit awkward?
It's a little delayed, but it'll work.
Okay. Well, if you go to banners and
June says, with my new Oaxaca puffers, I'm running out of snails quick.
oh, wonderful. Running out of snails would be wonderful. There was a point way back when that we said that we would send all of our snails to June. And just be like, well, pay for shipping or something, or help out with that. And we'll
Welcome
just
in,
supply
Jeff.
you.
Thank you for coming.
Jeff who?
Jeff Kane.
Jeff Kane is here? You guys heard about Jeff Kane? You may have. Yeah, I just want to trap as many snails as we can and give them to her alive so she can feed them to her fish. Our fish do not eat them, as far as I know. So I don't want to make any money off of them, but I don't want to lose a whole bunch of money by shipping them because we're almost at opposite ends of the country. We're Midwest. We're Mid-East, probably. Because we're on the east side of the Mississippi. I would call this the Mid-East.
Northwest. Well, Mid-East from her.
Not the Middle East. That's different. Jeff Kane's never heard of Jeff Kane.
I heard there's another Jeff Kane out there with a YouTube channel.
There is, isn't there?
Jeff, if you would like to put it in the stream for everybody.
Yeah, put a
Jeff
link
Kane
up there.
Sr. has his own YouTube channel now, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, any of you car buffs out there are gonna love that.
Oh yeah, there's some pretty sweet rides on there. So go ahead and if you want to, Jeff, you can post your dad's link to his YouTube for subs because I know he's looking for subs.
We're about almost. Well, we're not 10 minutes in. 10 minutes into the hour. We've only been on for 6 minutes, so.
Cheryl says her pea puffers crack her up. If I don't put snails in the tank when they think I should, they follow me around the tank like puppies. That's the way our goldfish are when they think they need to be fed.
I'd like to get some pea puffers.
And at the bottom of the screen, y'all, is a link for Jeff Kane's dad's channel. Feel free to click and subscribe. Like I said, there's some pretty sweet rides on there, and he does some awesome work.
He was at 0 yesterday when you subbed? You didn't sub to him until yesterday? Man. So I've been trying to keep up with a group chat that's been going on, a group text, hoping everyone in that group text is there. I should just send it out right now. Better be on our live stream.
Don't hassle anybody.
I'm going to hassle people. They've been hassling my phone all day long with the beeps, and I've been...
Yeah, I had to hide my phone so River didn't hear my phone.
I had a crazy day at work. I might get into that a little bit.
That's the last section, remember?
Yeah. Well, because it has something to do with radios. But our first section is about fish, and we should get into some fish. If you go into the banners, Katie, you can click on one of the first things if you want to, and then go back to comments. So scroll down a little bit. Maybe winter plans?
Yep. Or do we? Yeah, let's do that one.
So we're going to ask you guys, do you have some winter plans? We know that winter is a big time of year for a lot of fish keepers because we're held up inside. Anyone that's got snow and cold, in some warmer parts of the world and of the country, whatever, you get rainy seasons. So you tend to stay inside more. And for fish keepers, that means working on your hobby, working on your fish room. Do any of you have some winter plans that you want to talk about in chat? We're going to read them. We're going to discuss them. Be very much involved. Hassle away, Jake. Better be on our stream.
June
Right.
said it's safer inside.
No. It is. Unless there's a house fire, then it's safer outside. Our plans for this winter are to, at least when it comes to fish, is to get our air system going
Yeah,
instead of,
because you can work on that inside.
yeah, and a little bit of rearranging. I think that and some of the fish that we have may have to find new homes. Guppies. Maybe.
We have a bunch of extra tanks. We just have to figure out.
I got other plans to do with that, but I'd like to get the fish room a little more in order. And I've been, who doesn't say that? I'm like tired of hearing myself say that. One of these days, I'm gonna get this fish room cleaned up and straightened up. Yeah, right.
Jeff, my mom is March of 57. They're asking how old his dad is. He's a 57 classic.
Oh, okay. Maybe to get some blue Dumbo guppies. I missed it. No, something about
It was
something that
chit chat
Jim-
in between, I think.
I know, but I want to know. Blue Dumbo guppies.
To introduce to the ones
You
that
gotta click on it so everyone else can see it. Well,
she's been working on for 2 years.
because I asked the question, I wanted to. Blue Dumbos, that's cool. Our Dumbo guppies have dwindled down to one male, unfortunately. Sarah said in my chat and texting, okay, well, you were already there.
Yeah.
Brian is in
Welcome in, Brian.
Peplin Creek Aquatics. Hoping that we catch all of the chats in here. So winter plans. Brian from Peplin Creek. Oh, wait. We got Bear Broadham.
You sound like me talking lately.
What is he saying? Let me shut up first.
My winter plans are vending as many times as possible at swaps. Good idea.
That's driving along in the wintertime. You don't seem to have a problem with that.
No.
I don't like long distance trips in the winter. Lost my train of thought here. Oh, I was going to ask if Brian from Peplin Creek Aquatics has any winter plans. We were talking about how winter, at least in the northern areas, is a big time for fish keepers because we're inside a lot more.
June plans to do as little as possible.
You should click on those things.
I'm trying, but you're a little delayed here, and it's hard for me to keep up.
Do you want me to click on them and you
leave? You can't pay attention. So just go ahead with what you're talking about instead of doing the squirrel thing, okay?
Okay.
Vibes is here. Welcome in, Vibes.
I don't know if it's delayed or if you just need a different surface to use the mouse on because of the shininess is messing with the optic sensor on that mouse.
There we go.
There we go. Tastes good for something.
I'm here. I got Aqua Shell Escape off on the TV.
TV.
Vibe says a blanket hello to everyone. Jeff says, no multitasking, Jake. Just focus.
Easier said than done.
June, I could redo the fish room. I have all the parts I needed.
That's a cool plan. I just think that it's interesting to see what people are planning. You know, plans and doing are two separate things. But if we know your plans, then we can kind of like
encourage everyone.
I wasn't gonna say encourage. I was gonna say bug you about it.
Hey, did you do this yet? Did you do this yet?
So that you like actually do it. And we can do that to each other. That'll be great. So if you could bug me about making sure I get the centralized air system in, I have all the parts other than the PVC pipe. And a few more of the valves. But anyways, bug me until I get it done. Gotta get it done.
Or show up and help.
That'd be fun too.
Yeah. Hey, it'd be a collab video.
Collab. Not everything has to be about YouTube.
Welcome in, Beto.
Moteb 208. That name I have not seen
It's
before.
Beto.
Is it?
Yeah. I believe it's Beto. Yeah. See? Branton says so. He changed his name a couple weeks ago.
No, I think it was just that. I know what it is. It's because it's doing that funky thing that
Oh, the
YouTube does
YouTube
sometimes,
thing, yeah.
where it just puts like the username instead of the handle or whatever. Like if we were in there, it would actually show at Hagen Hill Design instead of HHD.
Welcome in, Barbara Jackson.
I don't know why they're doing that because it confuses me sometimes.
Yeah. Well, the only one who does it on purpose is Melvin, usually.
Well, that's different. That's changing your name. But anyways, let's get back on the fish thing. Winter plans. We're kind of discussing that. What's the other topic we were going to talk about for fish? Any new additions? Has anyone here recently got some fish?
Welcome in, Whip. Welcome in, Jesse. Just one more fish. Is that Jesse?
Yeah. When I created my handle.
I didn't think it would get noticed. Oh, chat's moving.
It's moving pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially with only 15 people in here. Hey guys, if you would think about it, because we are trying to grow this channel and you guys are all helping a whole lot, but if you haven't thought about it yet, or if you forgot, hit the like button.
We'd appreciate it.
That's supposed to help. I think hitting the dislike button actually helps too. So whatever you'd like to do, hit one of the two.
June says, I have 2 actual fish rooms with 3 tanks. Both need the redo. Too many options. Yeah, you almost kind of got to put it down on paper and see if it looks good before you start moving everything, because then you're going to have a cluster.
Well, she's got some big tanks. So
Yeah, she does.
But are you moving tanks, or are you just doing other things in there? Because sometimes redoing a fish room isn't always about moving tanks.
True.
But in our case, it is.
Yeah. Skitty Nona said she got some shrimp in Medaka and guppies from BBB. Brainton.
Did you get some of his orange ones? Were they called Dayquil? Dayquil shrimp? I'd like some Dayquil shrimp. We have a lot of shrimp too, a lot of Neos, but they're kind of all mixed
Welcome
up.
in, Nick. Good to have you here.
Hi, Nick. Yeah, our shrimp are. I've tried to sort them. It takes diligence. Tell you the truth.
Sometimes I
it's
just
hard.
rather have shrimp to have shrimp.
Yeah.
Unless we have a separate tank where I know we're only putting a colony of
Right.
what we want in there.
That's why I kind of like to have some like shrimp only containers. Do that or put them in with other stuff, but it'd be cool to have a couple shrimp only tanks.
Yeah. Just not in 5 gallon per se.
I just love watching them. Anyway, been finding out very well, and I may have discussed it before, of just how hard it is to have multiple tanks when you have a busy life and other responsibilities. It is not for the faint of heart. And it can be somewhat challenging or irresponsible at times to like.
Foxy says, I was threatened to be here. Please don't hurt me. Hi, Cakers. Welcome in, Foxy.
Because you saw my chat. Just a lot of organization and any of you guys that are leaving busy lives and still maintaining so many tanks, my hat is off to you. I don't have a hat to do that with, but hats off to you. Because it is not an easy thing.
Jeff said it's been disproven. Dislike doesn't help the creator. It just helps the viewer see less or none of the content. He's been deeply diving into the creator side of YouTube lately.
Really? Really?
Okay, I'm lagging again. Hang on.
That's because there's too many radios next to that.
Vibe says, have y'all started drinking the seasonal drinks yet? Like eggnog, apple cider, pumpkin spice latte, hot chocolate, hot cocoa? No, not yet. I don't do pumpkin anything for pumpkin spice except for pumpkin bread and pumpkin bars. And I kid you not, I think there were 10 pumpkin bars in that container and you had 2 and I ate the rest.
Yeah.
I was sorry, not sorry.
Her mom made homemade pumpkin bars. They're just like exquisite. Brought a big batch to the place I used to work at. I don't work there anymore, but she still brought a batch over there and brought a batch over here. I got 2 of them. Within a course of a week, they were polished off. It's not bad. It could be worse. You could have ate them all in one sitting.
Mm-hmm. Well,
It's
I
she
ate
didn't
2 at
wanna-
a time.
You didn't even want to tell me they were here at first.
No.
They were here for a while before you even told me they were here. So you got a jump start on it.
Welcome in, Nathan. He said he's already had a gallon of eggnog.
A whole gallon?
Beto's already had a pumpkin scone. It was great.
I've never been a big fan of eggnog. It doesn't disgust me.
Mix it with some
But,
whiskey. Brandy.
I don't know if I can make a White Russian out of it or something, you know.
Oh, that's easy.
I don't know. Why does everything have to be alcohol? I do
It
like
doesn't have to
I
be.
do like apple cider with some cinnamon in it, but I don't know. I don't get into the whole seasonal drinks or foods or whatever. I just eat and drink whatever's available usually.
Barbara Jackson wants to know, are pumpkin bars like pumpkin flavored brownies? They're like a more of a cake, a thinner cake with cream cheese
imagine
frosting
like a
on
really
top.
thin cake, but it's super moist. Like it's just I don't know.
Like
very
decadent.
rich in flavor, not super dense, very fluffy, very moist. Melts in your mouth, just not super thin. I would say not quite an inch to an inch, maybe thick.
3/4
as far as the
to an
cake
inch.
part, and then
about a quarter
the
inch
frosting,
of frosting.
whatever she does with the frosting, I don't know.
Welcome in, Jennifer. Thank you for coming. Jennifer says she loves pumpkin bars.
It's really not about Fish New Editions at all, really. I'm trying to like.
Whip says it doesn't have to be all about alcohol, but it is better when it is.
Yes. Hashtag moist. But yeah, we get
Welcome in, Jose. Thank you for
treats.
coming.
We get treats from Katie's mom a lot. Between Katie and her mother, I don't know why I'm not a lot bigger than I am right now.
Sketty says her husband grates fresh pumpkin for pumpkin bread. That sounds really good. And Barbara Jackson says one of her favorite holiday foods are deviled eggs. We always get on the food topic.
That's what Vibes came in here and just be like, Hey, let's not talk about new fish. Let's talk about food. We're not talking about food, man. We're talking about new additions to your fish room. Well, I just got some food in my fish room. New fish food. We didn't get any new additions, really.
No, thank
Really?
goodness.
We have an opportunity to get some
Goldfish.
free goldfish and maybe a couple free tanks from an older lady that's just her health is declining, so she can't take care of them as much. Local person. I just have not given her a call yet. She's not expecting it or anything, but there's a friend of my mom's, and she mentioned that we're into fish. And it's funny, I talked to my mom about it. She's like, "You guys still like fish, right?" I'm like, yeah. Thanks for watching, Mom. She's not watching.
No. Ooh.
Trouble is adding more tanks in here when
Yummy.
we already have 3 empty ones. That, well, there's an empty one in the house too.
Vibes did it. Sorry, not sorry, just like I did.
But, you know, like I said, like I was trying to tie in earlier, the amount of tanks that we're actively using right now and versus the amount of time that it takes to keep them
Up. Keep them up.
maintained
Maintain.
is hard. It's hard to do, and so to add more is just going to probably add to that stress. And I don't want this to be a stressful thing. And what's going to help is actually maybe getting some order to this fish room. Getting things a little more arranged so it's easier to move in here, easier to do the things that need to be done instead of walking through an obstacle course of things that you leave behind, that I leave behind. When I say you, I mean, do you relate? Do you find yourself kind of turning this way and that and stepping over stuff to get through your crazy mess of a scientific lab of aquariums that you somehow acquired, and before you knew it, you had a crap ton? Maybe there's something to downsizing. Maybe there's something to just kind of have a couple and focus on those. I don't know.
Nathan said he has gotten a new 40 breeder today. Working on the 3 tankscape all weekend is going to take a little bit of time and not rush it like I normally would.
That's cool. That's how it's been for us for
Welcome
a while.
in, Ben.
It's like,
Thank you for coming.
it's like, oops, now we bought these fish. Oops, now we got to get them set up and just kind of like hurry up and get it done. And we have good success with it, but it's always been for a while now out of needing to get it done instead of taking our time to get it done.
Vibe said some order in the fish room. You got some encouragement for me too.
You know, and then there's, I don't know, Vibes. There's the other side of looking at it too, is that you only live once. Enjoy what you have, mess and all. Just live it. Nothing has to be the picture perfect thing of a magazine cover. You know, it doesn't have to be the pristine 4K resolution YouTube video presentation of what a fish room should look like. Because I don't know if that is very much reality. I think the more people are relatable to the fact that if you get this crazy involved with fish, it's going to be a mess. There's going to be tubes, water, tanks, containers, chemicals, fish food, equipment, just crap laying everywhere, buckets. And that's how you get it done. Just set up a 90-gallon tank to bring in the Rosy Red's Platinum
Modaka.
Madaka? And my Lily. Oh, you're bringing in stuff inside too.
Yep.
That's part of the winter plans thing. Trying to move stuff inside. Did we have a third thing for fish, or should we
I think
move
we
on to
do.
plants?
What time is it?
We're 30 minutes into the live stream.
Oh, yeah, we probably should, but I'm going to catch up in chat here. Do you want to finish the rest of it?
Yes. Madaka and my Lily, only to find a couple chips pinhead side in the front panel. Dang.
No, I can't help but poop my pantaloons until next summer. Yeah. Maybe a little silicone on
You
it.
filled it up and then found the chips? Pinhead side. You know what? I wonder. I just thought of this, and maybe I'm sure I'm not the first one to think about it. But if the chips are on the outside, working for an auto parts store as long as I have, they make
Auto glass.
repair. Chip repair kits for windshields. And it's basically a syringe, a sticky suction cup type thing, and some UV resin, UV curing resin. And you clean out the chip, suck out the air, push in the stuff, then try to suck out the air again to get the bubbles out, and it soaks into that, and you leave it in the sunlight. When you're inside, though, you don't have sunlight, get a UV light. You can buy it at the same place that you buy these chip repair kits, because UV lights are used for leak detection and stuff. The little flashlights that I don't have one handy. I have a couple of them laying around here. You turn them on and they show a UV light. You shine that on there in less than a minute, it's rock hard. It's cured. Has anyone used that on their aquariums before? If you happen to have a chip. I know there's a difference in glass. I mean, some tanks are tempered. Windshields are definitely tempered. Windshields normally have, not only are they tempered glass, but like the layer of film in there to keep the glass from shattering all over your face if you run into the neighbor's mailbox at 2 a.m. after you've been out drinking all night. And then they come out screaming at you with a baseball bat and hit your other windows too. It's kind of like that. Are we moving on to plants?
We are moving on to
Let's move on to plants. This is part of Whip's thing too. Now, this is not only house plants, but aquatic plants, immersed plants. If people have been bringing them in the colder weather to get them out inside, we certainly have.
Yeah.
Do you guys do that yearly? Do you have any plants that you've kept year after year, moving them from outside, inside, as the seasons change? Are you clicking on stuff? Oh, he says he's got a 10-gallon with a triangle chip missing down to the silicone. It's been like that for 5-ish years. It might be just fine. That's a 10-gallon. What size was Whips again?
Bigger than a 10.
Water volume in there is going to cause a little more pressure.
Yeah.
I would think. Why aren't you talking?
I'm trying to read chat
Stop
here.
Talking.
Sorry.
I don't think you're talking anymore. Yeah, UV glue. Or UV resin, as some would call it. I used to have it out here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not up there anymore. It's outside somewhere. Don't matter. Where we bought ours is Hobby Lobby. If you have a Hobby Lobby, which is kind of like the size of an old Walmart, before they became super centers. And at least that's where ours is in the old Walmart building.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big department store that has nothing but stuff for hobbies. Although not every hobby is included. Anyhow, they carry big bottles of that stuff that's used for whatever you want to make it with them.
Yeah.
I'm off topic. You talk.
Okay, so they're on the plants topic now. Jeff
That's
says,
your section.
I try or they die or harbor pests. Vibes. I bring some plants inside. Most of them just freeze over and then come back in the spring. Well, that's good. You know, around here, we don't have that guarantee. So we try and bring stuff in because we do a lot of annual stuff. And Sarah says, I ended up with aphids last winter, so I didn't bring much in this year.
We can attest to that.
Oh, this year was the worst for aphids. But we do have a spray to spray on stuff that we can let it sit and it be safe.
Yeah, we're not much for bringing pesticides or chemicals into the house.
Not much.
We don't even like using. We don't use them on our edible garden plants at all.
We don't.
Right.
Barbara Jackson says, no, most plants that I have make it through the winter here except for the most tender annuals. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
And talking and reading chat is a job, can be difficult. Yes, it can be, Vibes. We know we're how many Ricos behind. Whip said it's a 90 in his center mass, nowhere near the silicone, but it's not leaking, so I'll likely just roll the dice unless Jake wants to come over and do all the stuff he said.
The kit is cheap. Do you have O'Reilly Auto Parts around here? Yes, you do. I know where you
Even
live.
sometimes the hardware stores, like my hardware store, has them.
Go to O'Reilly Auto Parts. Depending on how the store is set up, it will either be aisle 5 or aisle 2. Whatever aisle the spray paint is in, that's where you'll find it. Wherever the glues and the JB Welds and all of that, go down that aisle and you'll find a windshield repair kit.
Unfortunately,
the directions are in it. I never knew how to use it until I bought it and looked at the directions. It's simple as can be. Try it out.
We do not heat the greenhouse just yet. It is 1 season, 2 season, well, 3 season right now. Once the end of fall comes, that's the end of the greenhouse until we can figure out how we want to heat it. So.
Yeah, but for being in northern Wisconsin, we've grown stuff in there well late into the year. It's starting to die off now because we've had a few hard freezes. What?
We're sorry, Beto. The raccoons destroyed his plants before he could get them inside.
Oh, dang.
That's horrible. I hate when that happens. Like something either dying unexpectedly or something getting into it.
Yeah, around here, deer will decimate certain things. We got raccoons too. I've never had them get after plants though. Squirrels will dig up potted plants so they can bury stuff in there.
Jeff says Whip isn't that far away. You could do it in a day trip. Not if we have river. That'd be a 2-week trip.
It'll just be one of us that have to go. The directions is against my moral code.
June said using an oil heater worked good in her greenhouse. The only thing is we don't have electric out there. Unless you're talking about burning oil.
Yeah.
We have...
we'll have electric out there. I had it before. I just really hooked it up this year.
Yeah. But nothing's actually ran underground or anything like that.
No, solar power, but still.
Yeah. I got to the bottom of the chat.
As cold as it... Awesome. As cold as it gets out there, it would take a lot of heat to try to keep that. It's a hoop house greenhouse, so
It's
not going to hold heat much.
yeah.
Our best bet is to try to soak up as much of the sun's heat as possible during the winter time, but
Into mulch piles and rocks
it's
and
fine.
bricks.
It's good to have time to maybe clean it out. What's nice is that on sunny days, even when it's super cold out,
You can go in
you
there.
can go in there and it
It's like
almost
30 to
feels
50 degrees warmer.
Yeah, I've had days where I've gone in there. It feels like a cooler summer day when outside is like 30 below. That's nice. It doesn't last long and it's not every day, but it's on certain days when the sun, there's clear skies and it radiates in there. It's just kind of a cool little, I say cool a lot. It's a nice break.
Yeah. Definitely.
No word I say a lot as well is little. It's a little this, little.
Jeff says flip a coin with Jake, Katie, then kick him, take the keys, and enjoy your day off.
If she wants to go on her own, that's fine. I don't know if you're willing to drive down to the Chicago land area on your own.
I don't think I could do it, to be honest with you.
You can do it. It's just not with my car because I don't want you to crash it.
I wouldn't crash the car. I'd have more of an anxiety attack, like the whole ride, if I was driving. Jennifer says heating using a compost. That was another method we were looking into.
It takes space, though, a lot of space.
It would, because it's 12 by 40. It'd have to be a big pile in there.
And it's stinky.
No, not so much stinky, but you'd have the risk of a fire.
If you use black containers of water,
thanks for coming in,
soak
Vibes.
up the sun's heat on the black, and then the water would hold it. Or a circulatory pump with black water piping through it. I mean, there's different ways, but it extends our growing season by a lot, and that's good enough for me. If we have some time off from it to get it reset and cleaned up, then it's fine. We do that on the compost. Shouldn't smell.
Technically, it shouldn't.
But in an enclosed.
But depending on what's in the compost, Sarah.
Well, poop in there. You gonna put poop in there?
Well, it would help generate the compost pile, but it's also risk of a fire.
You're gonna poop on the compost?
No, cow poop.
Oh, so you're gonna invite a cow over to poop on it? You know somebody with a cow? Come over here.
Matt said to come get all the cow manure we wanted. Remember?
Oh, so get the manure and bring it over, not bring the cow over.
Right.
Okay. I thought the freshest the better, you know.
Whip says, I'm not anywhere near Chicago. There's no traffic here. I'm Northwest Illinois, not Northeast. Good to know. Good to know.
I see.
Jennifer said possibly divide it up. Okay, I made it to the bottom of the chat. What is the next?
You say immersed.
Do you grow immersed plants?
Now remember, immersed means
wet feet.
Wet feet.
Submerged is totally underneath the water.
That is like our pothos here, where the roots are growing in the tank.
That's immersed.
But it doesn't have to be in an aquarium. But
no, it doesn't.
A lot of you people are.
It could be a vase or anything like a pond.
Yeah, it's also could technically be hydroponic, aquaponic type systems, but
correct. Well,
aquaponics
is fish tanks. Hydroponics is just strictly water and fertilizers.
Aquaponics include fish in the system.
Yes.
Hydroponics do not.
Correct. And then when you have submerged plants, it's usually in a fish tank or a pond.
When they're underwater?
Yes.
Okay.
And terrestrials are in dirt.
What about extraterrestrial plants?
Those are from another planet.
Do you have any of those?
No.
It's weird. A lot of people have those. Immersed plants, ladies and gentlemen. Do you enjoy them?
Jeff says he does. Hang on, why am I having an issue here?
I don't know. If you've been living with me too long. So we've had very good results with bogs on aquariums or growing them out of the aquariums. It's not a new concept by any means, but I'm just myself, and I think I can speak for you, Katie, that we're firm believers in how beneficial it is for aquariums to have immersed plants.
Yeah.
Especially for tanks with fish that like to eat them. The roots are a little harder for fish to snack on. And either way, helping reduce the nutrient levels in a water system is my belief and experience to say that it can aid in the length of time that's needed before you need to do a water change.
Yeah. Barbara Jackson says, when I grew swords, they were always escaping at the top of the tanks because they were too shallow. They would bloom sometimes, not anymore though. Believe it or not, sword plants, that large one that we had in the tank, the 210, and it was actually in the 75 before.
Yeah.
That was growing out of the top.
Mm-hmm.
Those can be a terrestrial or submerged or immersed.
Yeah. They work in all cases.
Yes. Did you all know that?
They can adapt and can be all three. Well, I don't know if they can be all three at once, but the one that we have planted in our dirted tank here,
yeah, that did exactly what Barbara's
skyrocketed out, and yeah, definitely bloomed. Definitely had little baby buds coming off of it.
Yes, Jeff, I have my phone.
J Rock,
welcome in, J Rock. I'm lagging in chat because the mouse is not wanting to cooperate. I apologize, guys.
She's not used to using it. It's kind of like the remote control.
Whip says he has Apothos doing okay. Apothos that's not dying but not growing in whatever it was Dr. Ted sent me for the pond.
Have you noticed, Katie, with pothos that
certain
they'll
pothos
grow faster with less light?
They do, because they don't like a lot of light.
My theory is, and it's only a theory because I didn't do the research, and it might be a scientifically proven fact, maybe, that since the nature of the pothos is to vine out, and I think that with less light or a far away light source, they'll grow faster to try to reach that light. If you give them all the light they need right where they're at,
they won't.
There's no reason to stretch out and grow out and explore. They don't need to do that. So the less light they have, the more apt they are to want to reach out for that light. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Because any plants like that, if you put them in a dark corner and they find light is coming near them, they reach for the light in order to survive.
Mm-hmm. And pothos is a viney type plant. They will, it's like a morning glory. They'll stretch around and reach for areas to climb, and a little more active than a pothos would do. But I found that that group of family of plants grows faster or better with less light, less available light.
Let me check, Jeff.
What is he doing?
He said, I have a message.
So we're going to interrupt chat for Jeff Kane. It better be good. I don't see anything.
Hey.
It's probably not for me anyways. Give me the mouse
Ooh.
back.
Yeah, because it's not working on my side. You're going to have to go click on stuff and...
I'm just going right to the bottom. I'm going to have to skip through some stuff.
Very nice.
J-Rock says, my bowls started submerged. Your bowels or bowls? Bowls.
Is that
There's no E in
Bacopa,
there. My
Jeff?
bowls started submerged and it's crawled out of the bowls. I have very powerful light above it. What is that? I know it's plants, but Katie, what is it?
I don't know. I asked him.
Floating baskets so the shabumpkins and koi can eat the roots. That's the one thing that is hard to do an immersed plant with is goldfish.
Where's that wire vine, Jeff?
Koi, those types. That's why bogs come in handy, where you can have a separate container to pump the water out of the tank, have it go through the bog, and go back into the tank. Then you'll have good luck. Having immersed plants with our goldfish has never worked. They'll eat the roots.
Yeah, they eat everything. Which, by the way, I have to get that pothos out of there or they're going to kill it.
The big one?
Yeah, the lime green, neon lime green pothos. That's the monster taking over in the 110.
Currently, my water doesn't have KH. What should I do? I don't know the answer to that.
KH is the hardness.
Yeah.
It depends on what plants or fish you're doing.
You could buy a big box of Arm & Hammer baking soda and dump it in there.
No, KH is hardness.
Yeah.
Baking soda is not a hardness. It's a neutralizer.
I'll add hardness to there if you throw that in there. You could grind up the bones of
Cuddle
something,
bones.
throw it in there. You could, I don't know. I really don't know. My advice is to get advice from not me on that.
We're sitting at 9:55, by the way.
9:55.
Just a heads up. Yep.
We're 52 minutes in. We didn't even say, like, thank you to our members. We do have memberships to our channel. If you're not a member already, consider becoming a member if you want to. Members get early access to all videos. There are certain members only chats, live streams, that we do, especially when we like to test transmissions and doing things. Why are you?
I'm going back to the comments so I can read comments. Woohoo! Thank you, Jennifer. Member for 2 months. Member milestone. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Jeff said it's Luigia that's grown out of the tank. We did have some of that in our tanks, and it started to do that, and then all of a sudden it just went.
It's different than
I will not name where we get the
Marioligia.
plant, where we got the plant from, but it was from another fish keeper.
I don't think you said it right. Luigia or Luigia?
Luigi. Jeff Kane, another member milestone. Thank you, member,
13
for
months.
13 months.
We've had memberships for that long? We have.
Yes.
He is one of the OGs.
He is.
Not like
Him
original
and Foxy
gangsters,
and
but
Peplin.
like
Yeah, it is.
no, OGs more like Rick and Morty OGs.
Okay.
Oh geez, Rick.
Uncle Smiley, why is this not working? Is your battery low in here?
No, it's too far away from the thing, and
Okay.
you got a radio in between and other stuff. and your phone's next to it and everything else.
Okay, fine.
You're getting old. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Thank you, Uncle Smiley. We appreciate
Rick
it.
and Morty's not that old. What does that have to do with being old? Oh, 13. I get it now. God, it takes me like half a second because I have to retrace the last 15 minutes of what I said and thought about in order to line up what you were saying. And I don't do that just with you. That's like everyone. That's my life.
Barbara and Sketty are talking about writing
Searching.
on tanks so we don't forget
Scanning.
about stuff, or they don't forget about stuff. We already do that. Thank you for the member milestone, Whips World member for 3 months. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I'm using my hand for the mouse, guys.
I just realized you're doing that.
It works.
Whatever works.
Welcome in, Lori.
Why don't you click on some comments too when you read them?
I'm trying. I did.
The whole point is of using this StreamYard thing is so that we could have, when we read comments, we click on it and it shows up on the screen. I
have been. Have you been reading the screen?
Because when there's replays, when we have replay crew, they're not going to see the chat. Because I turned that off. There's no live chat replay. So they have no idea what we're talking about unless you show it up on the screen. 10 o'clock, the lights shut off.
Mom's going to yell to come inside. The street lights are off.
Let's stay out here. Can we do radios at all?
Yeah, we can. Let's go on to radios.
We'll do it really quick because, ladies and gents, Katie doesn't like talking about radios, even though she loves radios.
What? Okay.
I want to know who has a GMRS license here. Say I. And you can spell it however you want. I'm not going to explain to you what a GMRS license is, but I was kind of hoping that at least somebody else has got an FCC-issued GMRS license for radio. And that's so you can talk on one of these things. We sold the radios for $1 each, Jake. I don't think you did. I still got this one. Well, you probably should. If you use two-way radio communications at all and you're stuck with these walkie-talkies that barely talk through a wall, called FRS radios, which is free, license-free stuff, you can use the same channels only on a higher power level, and your whole entire family can use them with one license. You don't have to take a test. All you have to do is pay a simple fee, and you're issued a license with your own call sign, and it is good for 10 years. 1 decade for $35.
Jarodoc says, I can't talk, but I have a radio to listen to in the train chatter. And Ben says, oh, I clicked on the wrong one. My goodness.
Is it ham? It's not ham.
It's not ham. It's a totally different
ham is
frequency.
Amateur radio. GMRS is
one you don't have to take a test on.
Yeah, you don't have to.
You just sign up, pay a fee.
GMRS is for needing two-way communications with friends and family while you're doing something,
Correct.
An activity.
It's also the frequency that is only going to be left besides ham and maybe another if everything should go in the world.
It's more than one frequency.
Not frequency, but type of bandwidth is what I'm saying.
So take this, for instance, today. Here's a quick little story. It happened today. I was at work, got to work. Everyone's freaking out. Our counter guy, he tells me, Jake, might as well go home. I'm like, why? He's like, internet's down. Like, really? He says, it's been down since 4 a.m. Now at our work, our phones don't work. Our computer systems don't work for anything without any internet action. There's no access to it. So, after getting a hold of the right people to try and get this thing fixed, because granted, this is a corporation where there's IT people and all this intricate networking crap to try to get it so that we can sell lumber and building materials to our customers. And I told them, since I'm only a few blocks away, I will go home with my laptop, hook up to my internet because then I can hook up remotely and at least be able to run cash tickets, charge tickets, get accurate pricing. And since you all have radios, just radio me and let me know if you need to learn, if you need a price check on something or to run a ticket. So I went and did that, and we were able to do quite a few transactions that would have been turned down because we weren't allowed to do anything but stuff by credit card. But we'd have to write it down and do it later. The thing is, our price book for all the products was like 4 years old, so everything was way outdated. I didn't want to risk selling stuff for under cost and losing money, or turning people away and making them angry and having issues with that sort of thing. So two-way radio saved the day. Now, granted, at work, everyone uses what's called FRS, Family Radio Service, and that's the same thing as GMRS, General Mobile Radio Service. But like I said, with a few subtle differences, mostly has to do with the amount of power or wattage that you can transmit out with. So all these little walkie-talkies that are free to use by anybody, that's what's getting used at work. My radio, I can transmit a lot further. I can receive just as well. And I was able to communicate with them to be able to get this done. That's just something on a business side. But I'm thinking about, how is this useful for us as a community here? The events that we go to.
Oh, let me change it.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What is Fish Fam for? Since nobody that I know of has gone about and done this, I would like to declare, as a member of Fish Fam, I have my badge. Let's just make sure that, I'm not a governing member of Fish Fam by any means. And of course, this is going to be like stuck behind 8,000 different things because it was not earlier. Katie and I, we are definitely Fish Fam members. Okay? We're patrons of them. And I believe in the family of fish keepers that we have and the network of friends, the events that we go to, namely the Fish Fam, Wisconsin Fish Fam barbecue held every August at Pebbling Creek Aquatics, the Pebbling Creek compound with Foxy Fish.
And it's
Foxy's
a big compound.
It's awesome. It's going to grow every year. That is this awesome, awesome opportunity to hang out with friends, and it's not a commercialized thing.
Not at all.
It is hang out, camp
Family
out,
situation, friend situation.
hang around the fire, eat awesome food, tell stories, be a real person. And it's growing every year. Events like that do need some organization and some communication. And just like a family camping trip or an outing or something, where you have your little walkie-talkies, I think that the official channel for Fish Fam should be Channel 4. Whether you use FRS or GMRS, if you got those radios and you can switch it to channel number 4, and the reason I selected 4 and the reason Katie thought it should be 4 are a couple different things.
You go first.
Put it back on. Okay, but no, leave. Oh, he's got the link.
He's got
up
the
there.
link up for the cookouts.
Fish Fam 4. Also, it's easy way to remember the channel 4 because the letter F.
Mm-hmm.
Fish Fam 4. Also, the word fish has 4 letters, but that leads to what Katie was thinking about, which is maybe less cheesy than fish has 4 letters, but very, very emotional. Katie, why channel 4?
4 letters. Fish Fam LOVE. Fish Fam Love.
Love?
Love.
Because love is a 4-letter word as well.
Good night, Jennifer. Thank you for coming.
And good night, Jen. Hopefully that can ingrain in your minds to remember that if you're at an event and you have a radio, turn it to channel 4. If it's a little more organized where we have to get into privacy tones or what are called side tones, all that does is block out anyone else that's talking on channel 4 and not using that tone. We'll get into that later. Each event can set up that ahead of time to if there's interference from surrounding areas, but you don't have to worry about that. Channel 4. I already have it programmed in my radio. I'll show you. Maybe. Fish Fam 4, right on the top there. I'm going to turn off that bottom thing. That's my self-proclaimed handle there, Fish Daddy. Somebody told me that was an actual channel or still is or something, but that's our cute little pet names, as you might want to say. When Katie and I talk to each other, she's Mingo Mama, I'm Fish Daddy. If we're at an event with Fish Fam, with you fine folks, that's the channel we're going to be on. Number 4. You can use that on everything. This is a fancier radio, so I can put custom text and labels on the stuff. But GMRS, FRS, channel 4, no one else has done it. I'm going to take it upon myself to go ahead and make that the official channel for Fish Fam.
Whoops.
Try and fight me on it. I don't care.
Whoops. Said, also, I was engaged on the 4th. I was married on the 4th. My folks were married on the 4th. I have 4 kids. Ward Burton drove the 22 car, and as we know, 2 + 2 = 4. 4 is a good number.
Agreed.
Well, Whip, you better be playing the lottery, too, with that. I think that's
I think we just have
pretty amazing.
and that's an excellent
Jeff
endorsement.
Said, we aren't making fun of you, Jake.
That's okay. I hope you would.
Sketty says she has 4 kids too. Firstborn is 34 today. Awesome. Happy birthday.
And both Katie and I are in our 40s. So I just thought I'd roll off the tongue. Fish Fam 4. With channel for Fish Fam. So that'd be easy.
Yeah.
If you want to make fun of me and my radios, Jeff, just know that I know it's because you are jealous that you don't have a radio.
We have a few we could bring.
If you don't have a radio, we have a few extra ones. But I'm just thinking, if the event gets bigger, well, it will. When the cookout gets bigger, or you go to the Clash,
Yeah.
or things like that,
Even bigger
and
events.
there's lots of people, and 2 people separate off, go to the bathroom, wherever, something happens, instead of trying to dial your phone or whatever to get their attention. And this is a look how big that antenna is. It doesn't have to be that big. You can get small, little discrete radios if you don't want to carry a radio around on your hip that makes you look like you're Barney Fife. You can get tiny little radios and they're cheap. Quick and easy way to get the group together and say, hey, we're about to cut the cake. Hey, dinner served. Hey, the fire's
so
loaded.
we can all be in one area to make sure nobody's missing
or
out
you
on
got
anything.
kids around.
Yeah.
And you want to check on them, make sure that they're doing all right. Or, God forbid, there's an emergency and you need somebody's attention right now because so-and-so cut themselves, tripped, did something bad, and you need help right away. You need to get their attention. Yelling over a radio is going to get their attention a lot quicker than a phone that's set to vibrate. I'll tell you
I'm
that
going to
much.
set you straight here, Jeff Kane. Boxy Places, yes, is a dead zone for cells, but not for GMRS radios because
Right.
Jake and I had them at the last picnic to communicate.
That's the other thing, too. If you go to that cookout, good luck trying to get your phone to... You might be able to get a text across. But if you're in a group of people talking and it's loud, you're not going to hear your phone go off for a text because it doesn't go off over and over and over again. You're definitely not close to definitely not going to be able to get a phone call through over there. But radio is radio to radio. It is going to come through. So you can still make contact with each other. There's benefits to it. I'd like to go over it another time and talk about it more. But just so you guys know, Fish Fam 4, the official GMRS channel of Fish Fam. That's all I got.
Yeah. We'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming tonight during the live stream. We love each and every one of you and appreciate you all. We gladly love to have you all in chat, whether it be joking around, family stuff, food.
Oh, we love food.
Fish, plants, radios, you name it. We love to hear your opinions and conversation about everything. You know, like I said, we're always friends and family here.
That's the whole point of this live stream, is to kind of mix things up a little bit. Throw fish and plants, yeah, they go together. But radio, let's mix it up a little bit, make it a little different, and to have a little bit later time zone to do a live chat, a live stream, makes it easier for Katie to be part of it. So I apologize for the lack of Case of Mondays lately. We're not giving up on that either. Just trying to make things a little more organized. That's how it goes. So hope you guys enjoyed it tonight. We certainly enjoyed your company.
Yes, and all of your opinions and
I certainly enjoyed all of your comments that aim towards me to try to make me feel like an idiot.
Thanks, Lance. Lance says 4 equals Fish Fam food and fun. It sure does.
There we go. Oh, and by the way, one last thing. Last week, Cheryl won a towel.
Yep.
Jeff has got one coming. Katie's got the packages made, and they're going out tomorrow. So we're going to mail them both at the same time, and we're going to see who gets it first. And we'll talk about it on our next live stream. Who gets their towel first?
Yeah. So you got to
Isn't
come
that
back
exciting?
and let us know.
That's a cliffhanger. Who got their towel first? I can't wait to find out. All right. I
Love you guys. Thanks for coming.
See you next week. Next week?
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah.
Next week?
There's no more lives this week unless we do a pop-up.
Oh, man. Okay.
Bye.